On each table, there should be a copy of the Constitution and the bylaws, and I've had a number of questions about that. Rotary International requires that we have a Constitution, and this is the latest version that was put out by RI, and we are required to have. Ours hadn't been modified in a long time. It was signed by Jim Ponzo last week, and it is our Constitution. Thanks to Nancy Kuntz, who has revised our bylaws. She took what we had in existence, a boilerplate copy that RI had put out for new clubs, and made what you see there. There's no line-by-line change. Some people have been concerned about that. It's better than had we done that. Terry McCurdy has spent a whole lot of time looking at that and is in full support. Really what these bylaws do is they make our actions consistent with the bylaws. So the truth is our elections hadn't been in accordance with our bylaws, our old bylaws. Now they are. You all vote for a board of directors, and then the board determines what those offices are. What our bylaws actually said was that you elect each office, and we hadn't done that as long as I've been around, and probably for a long time before that. So if you have questions on that, ask a board member, including Nancy, who's not going to be a board member much longer. Thank you for your long service. Terry's also gone through them and compared them directly against the changes. But next week, we will be voting on the bylaws, and that is required by our bylaws. And of course, we have to abide by our previous bylaws before we adopt the new ones. So again, ask a board member if you want more clarification. These bylaws are better, and they do make us more consistent with what we've been doing. The way the board or the club really operates is the board makes all the decisions. Committees do the work. Of course, the individuals do the work for the committees. Nobody, the president or anybody else, really can commit the club to anything unless it goes through the board, and that is spelled out in there. Is that about right, Nancy? Okay. Moving on. I announced the scramble. Richard has a short announcement.